I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Fungi and Foe by Les Claypool. This is the second solo album by Les Claypool, and is a follow-up to Of Whales and Woe, which I talked about last week at the time of me making this video. This album was recorded in 2008 at Rancho Relaxo, and Derek Walls was a studio assistant. The album was produced, mixed, and engineered by Les Claypool. It was mastered by Stephen Markison at Markison Mastering. Now, the cover paintings were made by Travis Louie, and Zoltron was responsible for the design and the layout. The project was supervised by Leanne LaJoy. The album was released on March 17th, 2009 on Prawn Song Records. Les did a lot of the instrumentals by himself, given the fact that he performs lead vocals, bass, whamola, percussion, and penny whistle. He's also the sole performer on some of the songs. On a side note, my copy took a few weeks to get to my house since it came from a back order. That being said, let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Mushroom Men. Les was the sole performer on this track. Fun fact, this is one of the songs that he made for the video game Mushroom Men. The next track is Amanitas. Yeah, just like the previous track, Les was the only performer. And after that is Red State Girl. This track features Mike Dillon on the tabla. Next up is Boonville Stomp. This is another track where Les was the only performer. Up next is What Would Sir George Martin Do? This track features Cage Claypool on the slide whistle, while Mike performs a marimba solo. That's followed up by You Can't Tell Errol Anything. Mike was featured on the vibraphone on this track. We followed up with Bite Out of Life. This has Eugene Hutz on acoustic guitar and providing additional vocals while Paulo Baldi was on drums. The track that comes next is Kazoo. This is the last track on this album to feature Mike Dillon, and he was on the vibraphone. Sam Bass is also featured, and he plays the cello. The track that comes after that is Primes by 29. Les was the only musician to perform on this track. The track that follows is Pretty Little Song. Brian Bain helps write the lyrics, and he provides additional vocals. Sam Bass also plays the cello on the song. What comes next is Fungi and Foe. This track shares the same title as the album, and Les was the sole performer. The finale of this album is Old Roscoe. This is the last track on this album to feature Sam on the cello. I couldn't find any info on how this album performed commercially. However, it has mostly received positive reviews from critics. And now for my thoughts. Personally, I really like this album. In some ways, I feel like it does some things better than its predecessor. On a side note, Les Claypool hasn't made any more solo albums since the release of this album. However, we still have one more side project of his to check out. More on that in the next episode. Anyways, I highly recommend checking out this album. And now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Fungi and Foe? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Do you think Les Claypool will ever make another solo album? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.